Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to Sayi TV. Monday, midday, here in the UK. What are you telling me, Lee, man? My voice is gone. Ah, funny days, eh? Listen, Man
Bro,
United,
you
we
you
did it.
weren't jinxing it this time. You weren't
Yeah,
jinxing
I weren't. I
it.
weren't.
you
I
you
weren't
actually been
jinxing
to
it.
Wembley and you've seen your team win, bro. That's not for everybody. Yeah, I've done it. I've also seen us lose in that cup final, same cup final to Manchester City. Aguero chipped our goalkeeper. But yeah, man, it's a mad feeling being at Wembley, bro. The whole vibe of the day.
Yep.
Yeah, like the atmosphere. Like, and it's tense because it's a cup final, man. Anything can happen. Like, even though Newcastle have not been in great form at the minute,
Mm.
like there was probably still nerves and that, and like then you get
Yeah,
in
of
the ground
course.
and it's mad, bro. But when that first goal went in, yeah,
Mm.
mate, he's a player. I don't care what anyone says. All them fans that were slagging him off, saying it's 60 million's too much, bro. He is easily the best DM in the world. Yeah, ain't even a debate. Yeah, the levels of consistency with that guy. Yeah, and he's now doing it in the Premier League. Like people will
Mm.
question whether he could do it in the Premier League, bro. He's been insane, man. Like, and the goals he's
Unbelievable.
scored as well have been important goals, not just yesterday, but he scored important goals for you lot this season. And
Yep.
bro, it's about time people start respecting Casemiro, man. And people are going, oh, why are you kissing backside of Man U? No, I'm not. I can appreciate good footballers, man. Like
That's
he's
what
a
it's about, though.
top player.
No. You know what, man? I appreciate the honesty, and this is what it's all about, man. Like sometimes we kind of like the tribalism and whatnot in football. It gets a bit too much for people. They don't see from black and white. But Casemiro is the best DM you could say in the world, man. Like this guy is just unbelievable. And when we bought him, I never questioned it 1 minute. Like I was like, hold on a minute, this guy's coming to Man United. We're getting him. I was just I was so shocked. Like, why is he coming to us? Like, I was mad. Like, when you just kind of like, is he really coming to us? And listen, man, Ten Hag was pounced on it. He said, right, are you coming? Are you part of this project that we're going to be building here? You might win trophies at La Liga, but this shows you the mentality of Casemiro to come to another country and say, you know what, I want to dominate that country now. And you know what? What a man. Varane as well. Like, everybody's coming into their own. You know what I'm saying? Weghorst has got more trophies than Harry Kane. Yeah, Toby, have that one. Talking about
Hold
Weghorst on a
that.
minute. And I will
Hold
talk
that.
to him on the big six. But this guy has the audacity to question Weghorst's impact in the team, yeah, when he made an assist yesterday, and he has more trophies than Harry Kane, and he's been here 3 months.
Mate,
And
do you
you're
know
talking
what's
about
even
Weghorst.
funniest? Sabitzer's been in the country 27 days and won a trophy. Harry Kane scoring 270 million goals here that are irrelevant. Like,
Exactly.
come on, man, it's mad. I like Harry Kane. He's a good footballer, man. Very good footballer.
Hmm.
Yeah, but bro, that guy, he's got loser mentality, man. Loser mentality.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
He's
the
a
fact
league, man.
is, it's not rocket science, bro. If you buy world class players, you get world class output. Yeah, you
Mm.
bought Varane, top centre back. Yeah, you bought central DM, top player. Sabitzer's not even a bad player either. Let's be real, he's a
Yep.
good player, man. Yeah, and then
Facts.
Rashford. I mean, Rashford turning up in a big game again. Like
Yep.
he's finally hit the potential this season. Yeah, that I think a lot of people thought he was going to hit a few years back, but
Mm.
man, he's been flying this season, and that'll give you a boost now. I was watching the game and I was just like, it was so comfortable, really, because
Mm.
like you defended so well. Yeah,
Facts.
Newcastle were trying, they were offering, and they were having a go, but
Mm.
you could see the class between the two teams, man. One team is a team that's gone from 17th to 5th, yeah, and the other team's Man United. Like,
Exactly. 100%, man. And you know what, man? Going into the game, you're kind of thinking Newcastle have taken over London. You know what I mean? Like there was about, bro, the amount of Newcastle
oh,
fans.
they're crazy, bro. Did you see that? Have
Hey,
you seen the clip of the guy in the crowd? Yeah,
yeah,
he's got his belly out. Yeah, I don't know whether that was a wig he was wearing or whether that was actually his hair. Bro,
it
they were
was
loving
cold,
life,
man.
man. They were loving life. Yeah, but bro, that's like a holiday for them. Newcastle's
Yeah.
freezing.
Listen, Newcastle's freezing anyway, so them man were dipping into ponds in what do you call it? That little square in
Oh
London,
yeah. What's it called?
Trafalgar
Not
Square. Yeah,
Trafalgar Square.
Trafalgar
That's it.
Square. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was a lot of them. So you kind of feel like the momentum is with them or something like that, or you kind of thinking, right, they're up for it. They're here. You know what I mean? Like we might get overawed by the occasion here, but you know what, man? United never looked threatened. You know what I mean? There was a second half performance from Newcastle. Expected because United sat back and said, you know what, we'll hit them on the break, but Other than that, man, Newcastle, they huffed and puffed. You know, apart from a David Gea save and one, was it a crossbar at the end? But you know
Mm.
what, man? Listen, man, United just have that mentality now. And that's why I said to United fans, you know, even after the Arsenal game, I said, I see something different about this team. I see a shift in mentality. I said, we're built different now. This guy, manager, Ten Hag, has revolutionized this team's mentality that we're going to be able to win every game, or we're going to be able to kind of go into every game with the confidence that we must win. These trophies, look at the FA Cup, strong team. Every single round in the Carabao Cup, strong team. He doesn't mess around. Europa League. Every time I think, yeah, Lee, he's going to rest players, he's like, no. We're here to win. Next game, win. Next game, win. And I just think, you know what? It gets to the point where the fan base are like, you know what? Forget the changes that we're all thinking about in our heads. Now we're going in to win. We're going in to win every game. And that's what
And
you want.
that's what you should be doing. That's the aim of the game, man. Win trophies. Yeah, his interview after the game, he said, "Yeah, we'll celebrate tonight. Yeah, that's it. We got West Ham on Wednesday." I was just like when he said that we ain't doing a trophy parade and all of that. Yeah, damn right, you're not doing a trophy parade. It's the middle of the season.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
if Newcastle had won it, I would have kind of understood why they've done it. Because it's 60 odd years since they won a trophy.
Yeah.
But any team that's in that top six should not be doing a trophy parade for that competition. And that's not because it's a bad competition. It's because of when it is in the season. Yeah, people are sitting there, right? And I want to say this as well. I've seen so many people sitting there going, "Oh, look at Man United fans getting all gassed over an energy drink cup." Yeah, right. And a lot of these people are Arsenal fans that are saying this. Yeah. Let's not forget, our fans were cheering a 0-0 draw at Anfield in the first round, the first leg of this semi-final a few seasons ago. And if we had won it, we would have been doing exactly the same. Do you know why? Because it's a trophy. Yeah, give me a trophy over top four any day of the week.
100%.
All day long. The game is about trophies. We can all sit here and laugh at Harry Kane because he ain't got any. Yeah. And it's like, you've got no trophies, bro. Put your trophies on the table. You got none because the game is about winning. Do you know what winds me up with English football, though? Is I think Man United won in prize money yesterday about 180 grand. Yeah, that don't even cover Harry Maguire's wages for a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that needs to be changed, man, because you've just won a trophy.
Yep.
You've been rewarded less than 200 grand for doing that. Right now, if you get relegated, you're getting parachute payments for 3 years, totaling millions. So you can finish bottom of the league and get 10 times more money than winning a cup. It makes no sense.
It's crazy. Mediocrity.
Disrespect that cup because they go, "What's the point? It's less than 200 grand. I don't want to win that."
Exactly.
Yeah, that needs to be changed, man. That should be millions for winning that.
Absolutely, man. Big up Aileen Tennon, big up David De Gea, all-time United clean sheet keeper. Absolutely, man. This is why I always respect David De Gea, man. Absolute phenomenal play for Man United. You know what it's for me, though? Like I always say with these finals, this is where, for me, you kind of set the tone for the season, set the tone for the team, set the tone for the manager. Like it's always at the start of the season, the first news, you know, before, what do you call it, the rest of the season, like, finishes. And I just think Guardiola done that, and he won it 4 times in a row. For them now to set the standards to win the Premier League next, it just almost kind of gives you that feeling of, you know what, right, we're going to win this. Now go. I don't know if you've seen Weghorst, by the way. He said one final down, 3 to go, and I was like, whoa, like fair play, lad. Like he's coming and he said, you know what, 3 more now. He's included the Premier League in that. He's included the FA Cup. He's included the Europa League. We're all in it. So he said, you know what, why not? So I just think, for me, you know what, man? Anyone who dismisses the Carabao Cup, and I've said it to my mate Nuruddin, by the way, who he just kind of like looks at the Carabao Cup and says, "Oh no," and I've gone back and forth with him and said, "No, win this cup because some of these players haven't won a cup before." Like for the youngsters, for the people that are fringe players, they say, "Right, oh, is that what it feels like to win a cup? Is that what it actually feels like?"
Like Garnacho and players like that, they're just coming through, man. Yeah, and this is the thing, right? I've seen so many fans, not just Arsenal fans, but so many fans saying, "Oh, it's an energy drink cup." Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, who cares? Yeah, it is a league cup, an English League Cup final. It's a trophy, bro. Yeah, and by the way, yeah, I can see why Liverpool fans are salty, because I think you've overtaken their total domestic trophies, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
I think you've overtaken their domestic trophies. Yeah, the English trophies. Yeah, I think you overtook them yesterday. Yeah, But yeah, bro, listen, a trophy, top 4 is not a trophy. And this has been peddled out by Arsene Wenger years. Oh, yeah, well, top 4 is a trophy. It's better than the FA Cup. No. Then you have the English media, sitting there waffling about top 4. Bro, I couldn't care less about Champions League because my team ain't ever going to bother trying to win it.
Yeah.
Like, real talk. If we're going to go into the Champions League, which we are next season, I expect my club to go out there and do 250 million in the summer, because that's how much we're going to need to spend to compete in it. Yeah, and they won't. They'll go out there, they'll buy one big name, a couple of average signings, and everyone will get hyped again. Then when it all falls apart and we start throwing cups away like we've done this season, it'll be because we ain't got a big enough squad. And it's like rinse and repeat. We threw the FA Cup away. We threw the League Cup away. Yeah, so any Arsenal fan has the audacity to sit there and cuss Man United for winning it. Yeah, is mad. Yeah, because I wanted to be in that final yesterday. Yeah, I wanted to be us lifting that trophy yesterday. You know, and we ain't. And fair play to United, man. You took it seriously and you've won it. And let's be real with it. Yeah, Pep takes it seriously every year, pretty much. Yeah, and he's the best manager on the planet. So if it's good enough for Pep, it's good enough for everyone else, isn't it?
Exactly, and he's won it all. You know what I mean? So listen, man, that's what you want, man. You want winners in this team. Big up to Dillian Maguire, stood there like he did it all. Clown.
Oh, bro, that guy's shameless. And so same with Bruno. Bruno dropped a stinker yesterday, yeah?
Oh, yeah, second half. Oh, my God.
But for both of them to be standing there holding that together when Casemiro's right next to him, I would have felt embarrassed, man. I can't lie. Like Harry Maguire coming on for the last few minutes. I would have said to Ten Hag, yeah, cheers, but I'm going to give Cass the trophy. I'm going to let him hold it.
Yeah,
we know he's shameless anyway, isn't it?
yeah. He did blank the Glazers though, which was fair play to him, and that, you know what I mean. So, but you know what it is.
Yeah, so did De Gea. De Gea just
yes, so did De Gea. Exactly, man. So I like I said, I think for me with Maguire, I think he'll be moved on next season anyway. You know what I mean? He's again more trophies than Harry Kane as well. So listen, man, we love this, man. We love this feeling now that everybody's winning trophies, and that's what we want as a team, man. Big up to Nate H. Don't want to see HK coming on here slagging off Bruno captain after lifting a trophy yesterday. That man is pivotal success as a team. You know what we've built though? This is the thing though. You mentioned a team. That's what we've built now. The camaraderie in the team now is crazy. When you win and when you've got a team of winners now, anyone who's like slouching around now also wants to become a winner. So, you might have the likes of Maguire in the team that probably aren't bringing much to the table and don't have that kind of mentality in them. Now you've got Casemiro and them, man, say, no, we must. We will. We will.
Look at Wan-Bissaka yesterday, man. He was
oh, my God.
That guy was a joke, mate. Yeah, but I've said this about Saint Maximin before, bro. That guy is so overrated. Yeah, but FIFA kids love him because he can run fast and do a trick. Like his end product is shocking. The amount of times he got in the box yesterday and he's literally chopped up your players, yeah? And I'm like, right, now put the cross in. Yeah, now shoot. Yeah, and bro...
Yeah, he loves cutting in. He loves cutting in and trying to make it look nice.
Yeah, making it look flashy. Bro, people just like him because they can use him on FIFA. Yeah. He's like 94 pace or something, do you know what I mean? Yeah, and he's mad skillful, 5-star skills and all of that, yeah? Bro, him, Adama Traore, they're very similar, man. They've got a lot of pace, but no end product.
No end product.
When it works, and it'll look great when it works, but it works like 5 times a season.
Facts. Yeah. 100%. You know what? And that's the thing with Saint Maximin when he came on, I thought, because Dalot was on a yellow card, but I think with Dalot, even when he went down to yellow card, I still think he was doing well, but fair play to the manager as well. Again, management skills this season have been absolutely phenomenal. When to make the right substitutions at the right time. Wan-Bissaka as well, a guy who's been on the fringes of things. Again, another solid performance. Like, when you look at his standing tackle, like 1v1, like, bro, you can't get past him. Like, his positionally, he's poor. Like, when it's like a cross is coming in or whatever, or like, say we're playing an offside trap and we're playing a high line, he's very, very poor in that because his positional sense is rubbish. But when you have to defend him 1v1 and you have to go attack him 1v1, listen, mate, you ain't getting past Wan-Bissaka, and it's crazy. And that's why Ten Hag was like, you know what? We're doing this now. We're making this substitution and we're locking this game off. He knew the game was locked off. And I knew the game was locked off when Wan-Bissaka, was not getting beaten. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, big up to him. And Elliot tells us, Saeed, put that Gucci headband to bed. Listen, that Gucci headband's gone, mate, now. That PTSD is gone now. But you know what, man? Like I said, man, it was a good day, man. You know, when you travel as well all the way to London, you can't be going home empty-handed. You can't be going all the way there and then driving all the way back, man. So I was like, listen, we're going to leave. We're going to leave with something.
Yeah,
we're going to leave with something. We're leaving something, man. And now this is it.
Bro, I'm buzzing for you as well, yeah, because you've gone through that whole 3 years of Ollie, bro. Yeah. All them mad performances and them embarrassments, like Europa League final. Like, I know what it's like to lose a Europa League final, bro. Yeah, but Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? And
Trophy for the
to now
Eagles.
have a manager come in that you actually believe in. Yeah, bro, there's like it's mad, isn't it? It's crazy. And to get to a final in the first 6-7 months of his reign and you go there and you witness it live. Yeah, bro, nobody can tell me nothing about finals, man. Like finals over top 4 all day long. Any fan that sits there genuinely, honestly, yeah, and says, no, I'll take top 4 over the League Cup, you are chatting crap. Yeah, because I'll tell you something, yeah, if you was to get to go to a final, you wouldn't be saying that. Yeah?
100%.
If you had a ticket to go to that final yesterday and you're a Man United fan sitting there saying, no, beforehand, now I'll take top 4 over that. If you had a ticket for that final yesterday, trust me, you'd be changing your mind. Yeah, the final is different. Georgie's in the chat, Leicester fan. He's been to a final. He's seen his team win a final, man. Yeah, at Wembley. Yeah, bro, it is different. Yeah, it is different. When you play Arsenal, Man United, yeah, in a league game, it has edge, it has tension. It's at Old Trafford, it's at the Emirates. But when it's in a final, bro, yeah, it's different, man. And the same with Newcastle. Newcastle have been doing all right this season. Yeah. And for them, they probably got into this final at the wrong time of the season. Yeah, because they're in a slump at the minute. If you played them maybe 2 or 3 months ago, it might have been a different game. Do you know what I mean? But
were you disappointed by them, or were you just kind of like more United did well rather than
both? Yeah, both, man. Like the way you were fighting in that first half. I mean, like I said, Casemiro was everywhere, bro. Yeah, and there was one chance. I think it was Callum Wilson was on the break. Yeah, Casemiro just jockeyed across. Yeah, blocked the ball, like slid in, got the ball. Then got back up, jockeyed back over that side and got the ball back. I was like, nah, this guy's a joke. Like, he is a joke. And then the centre-backs were insane. I can't lie. They were quality, mate. Absolutely quality. So
another one that's
you not played great, but you had that, like, bro, you've got winners in your team already, man, especially in the main positions, the spine. The goalkeepers won a lot. Yeah, the 2 centre-backs have won a lot. Both of them have won World Cups. Yeah, you've got Casemiro's won, I think that he's only lost 1 final out of 16 that he's been in.
That's crazy. Varane as well. Similar as well. Varane similar. You know, these guys, you know, they go into a competition. They must win, and that's what the mentality has been built on Real Madrid. You know what I mean?
So it's no coincidence they play for the best club on the planet. Yeah, and they got an elite mentality. Yeah, and people need to understand that the game is about winning. It's not about irrelevant shit football matches that lead to nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
It really ain't. Yeah, the aim of elite sport is to win. Yeah, go and tell Madrid fans. Yeah, that come in second this season's an achievement. Oh, it don't matter. Look at what Ancelotti's done for the club. No, mate, he'll be sacked. He'll be sacked. Like, that's it. Yeah, he could win the Champions League this season and finish second. He's still getting sacked.
Getting sacked, man. You know what I mean? And that's what they do. They don't mess around. It's that kind of persistence with winning. You know, when you have that persistence with winning, Perez and whoever's in charge, they don't want to let it go. Like, they can't see Barcelona. Like, it galvanizes them. When they see Barcelona win one title, right, let's go and buy this player here and we're going to win the title next time. Like, they just go and do it. Like, you don't talk about it, you do it. Actions speak louder than words, man. Big up to Blackmore.
And the thing is, they never seem to have a problem buying a player, do they? Like, because their history and tradition, the size of the club, they're ruthless in the transfer market. Yeah, there's pretty much no player on the planet they can't get, really. Maybe 2 or 3, Messi, maybe, right? Players like that, Neymar, perhaps. Yeah, but other than that, they can pretty much sign any player they want because it's Real Madrid. And if they come knocking on your door, bro, you're going. It's Madrid,
mate. You don't say no. No, there's no second choice about that, mate. You go, man. And we've seen that with Ronaldo and so many players, man. Big up to Blackmore says we need to win another cup. Which one should we go for? Listen, everyone that you're in, Europa League, FA Cup, I think we can win both. Like, I genuinely do. I don't think there's a like, apart from Arsenal, who I would say, you know what I mean, the way they're doing right now, that would be a competitive final and whatnot. But everyone else, Juventus, yeah, they've got decent players, but, you know, are they better than us? No, I don't believe so, the way we're playing. You know, I don't see anyone that's comparable to us. FA Cup as well. Bring on Man City. We're beating them this season already. Bring on Tottenham, a team that's ever won in the final.
Better than them. They're crap, bro.
But there you go.
They are,
and that's crap. The only team that's in it. Like, nobody else I fear. So why not go for every you know, the competition and the cups we're in? Why not, man? You know what I'm saying?
The Europa League, like, you can't, like, Sevilla, I'd never rule them out. Despite them being crap this season, I wouldn't rule Sevilla out because they've got history in this competition. But yeah, man, you've got Betis. Like, you'll beat Betis, even though Betis are half decent.
They're half decent, yeah. The half.
Yeah, they've had a bit of a resurgence the last couple of seasons, man, because they were like the Tottenham of Seville. Yeah. Yeah, like, and I'm glad you lot got them, man. Because one of my friends lives in Seville, so I was thinking if we got Betis or Seville, Sevilla, I could just take a little 2-hour drive up there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like go and see my mate. Maybe not get to a game because the tickets are just be like gold dust this season, man. Because we're doing well, but yeah, go and watch it in a bar or something, or do a watch along at his house and that. But yeah, we ended up with Sporting. See, that's another game, man. Like they're a weird team, man. And this is the thing, when you go into Europe, these teams are more technically gifted than our teams.
Yeah,
and they'll just pass the ball around you. Yeah, but they're not used to this pace and power, so that's how you have to kill them, man. Yeah, you can sit and pass. They'll pass and pass and pass and pass. Yeah, but just have to be direct against the foreign teams, man. But I think you got a chance. It'd be a shame if we ended up getting each other before the final. That'd be a shame. That'd be a sick final,
that's
bro.
what I'm thinking. Hopefully we avoid each other before the final, and then we kind of meet up in the final, man. That would be like the pinnacle. But I don't know how they've drawn it. Yeah, I don't know how they've drawn it because I don't know what it is on the Europa League. How they kind of look at the groups and how, because in the Champions League they kind of know where you're going at the end. I don't know where the Europa League is similar, man. But we'll see, man. Big up to Mumsy TV. I don't care how small the Carabao Cup is. This is a big win for us. It's a starting point for us to win more and get back to winning ways. And that, my friend, is what we're going to do, man. We're going to keep on building. We're going to keep on doing this. This is the starting point now. And I hope Wednesday night, we've got another game on Wednesday for the FA Cup. And now, FA Cup, you now go to the end. Because now, FA Cup quarterfinals, and then you're at Wembley, kind of. And then semi-finals, you win that, then you're at the final. So it's almost like 2 games until, the final, 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, 2-3 games and you're there. And this is the thing, like he said, he don't care how small that cup is. Bro, that cup is not a small cup. Yeah. It has been put in the gutter and disregarded as a small cup because of the prize money. Yeah, and because of Arsene Wenger and Sir Alex Ferguson lowering the standards by playing kids in it. Yeah, because they decided, both of them, and listen, 2 great managers, whatever. Yeah, but they decided that actually the bigger fish to fry was win the league or go for the league, which is cool. Yeah, but both of our clubs should have been going for that competition every season. We were putting out 16, 17-year-olds in it. We still got to a final with the kids. Yeah, and then Wenger had the audacity to still play the kids against Chelsea, and then Drogba smashed us up.
Drogba,
It's like, come on, man. Walcott scored his first goal for Arsenal in that final. Yeah, and it's like, the standards of that trophy have only been put in the gutter because teams do not want to go and get all the way through it because of the prize money.
Facts.
Yeah, they need to change the prize money, bro. How can it be less than 200 grand you win for winning that tournament? Yeah, that's embarrassing. Like you got teams down in the Championship putting reserve teams out in it.
Yep, that's true.
Come on, man. Put the prize money up to 2.5, 5, 20 million, whatever it may be. Yeah, and now teams will start taking it seriously. Yeah, and it pisses me off that teams don't take it seriously when they ain't won a trophy for donkey's years. Like Newcastle, fair play to them. They had a go this season, yeah. But all them other teams like the Fulhams and like Charlton and like all these other teams, man, they're Bournemouth and that. They should be going all out for that.
Yeah. But again, it's just priority to stay in the Premier League because they believe that it's more money to stay in the Premier League.
More money to stay in the Premier League, isn't it?
There you go. Exactly. So it is what it is, man. Big up to everybody who's locked in, man. Guys, make sure you guys are smashing the likes up on the video. It's free to do so. Bottom right-hand corner. Make sure you're following Lee Gunner, man. His title is in the link, so make sure you go check it out as well.
Link in the title, you mean?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, links in the title.
Title's in the link. Yeah.
That just shows you how much like sleep I've had, man. Listen, I got in like 2 in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning, and like I said, man, it's just. But then again, when you're winning, you got to spring your stuff in the morning. You're not like slouching out. You're like, right then, let's go on.
Man, you can have no sleep and you'll still be here.
Exactly. I could have had no sleep, so I'll still be here. So yeah, man. Please smash the likes on the video. Let's talk about Chelsea, man. Before we talk about Arsenal in a bit, but listen, it's become the norm now for Chelsea. I think. Listen, they're in free fall, man. They lost to Tottenham, who, by the way, normally that's 3-point lane for them. You know what I mean? At their ground. But Graham Potter, you know what I mean? He's comparing him to Arteta. He was comparing, the situation about the process and whatnot. Mate, it's looking bad. I've only watched highlights of the game, but 2-0, man. Bro, what's going on with Chelsea, man?
They can't score, man. They can't score. I watched the game. It was boring. The first half, I was nearly asleep. Yeah, second half, I don't know what Potter said to him at half time, but inside like 1 minute, Oliver Skip smashed one straight in. It's like nobody looks like they want to close the man down. Nobody looks like they want to like grabbed the game. Raheem Sterling tried in the first half. He was running around. He was trying to get involved. Like João Felix had some nice touches in the first half. Havertz actually didn't look like a complete bum in the first half. Yeah, but when it comes down to that little bit of quality, they ain't got it. Yeah, and they look like a team of new players that have all just been assembled together. There's no cohesion. There's no chemistry between them at the minute. Yeah, Potter made another 6 changes yesterday. Yeah, and bro, as soon as that first goal went in, that was it. You knew they weren't coming back. Yeah, how he's still got a job is insane. I can't lie.
You know,
I thought he'd do all right there. I thought he'd fly, man.
I know, I thought as well. But you know what it is though? Sometimes, you know, when you go to big jobs, you need big personalities. And I've questioned this a lot this season. Everyone said, you don't really need a personality to have, you know, to have good tactics. Yeah, but you do. It's part of the job. You know, because then you have to be a good man manager. You have to have that ruthlessness about you. You have to fact that, you know what, it's my way or no way. Like, you know, and I don't think he's coming there with that mentality. I mean, he's a bit smug at the minute. The way he is with the media, I feel like he's a bit like, okay. But then where's that personality on the pitch, Lowly?
Yeah.
The way you are with the media, oh, I've just been in a crisis meeting. And then all of a sudden, like, yeah, but you are in a crisis. You know what I mean? Like, it just looks a bit like, you know what? I don't mind getting sacked because I'm getting 60 million out of this. Like,
that's kind of what it is. They're all there on a holiday. Let's be real, man.
Bro.
Yeah, they're all there on a holiday, and people will sit there and go, "Yeah, they're all on 8-year contracts." Do you think they care? Now, do you think Enzo Fernandez cares? He's just won a World Cup, mate. Yeah, if he retires now, he's a multi-millionaire for the rest of his life. He's a hero in Argentina, and he's won a World Cup. Yeah, they couldn't care less. Yeah, somebody's put in the chat that he looks overweight. He does. Bro, that guy without the ball getting back, man, is sluggish. Yeah, and
bro,
it looks like he has literally took his eye off the ball since the World Cup. Yeah, because he didn't look like that in the World Cup. He was everywhere. He was quality in the World Cup.
He was everywhere, man. I rate Enzo Fernandez, but bro, like the way he was running back, like even against Dortmund, like the way he got skipped. I know Eddie Am is quick here, but like I don't know, man. It's a bit like. And then listen, the whole, it's not only just him, but the whole team is a mess, man. Like the tactics from Potter doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? They want him out, yeah. But listen, Todd Bowley, this is on him now. Like he's giving him a contract. This is his man. Like for him to sack him, he would look absolutely stupid. And you know, someone said yesterday on Twitter, I read there some Twitter tweet, yeah. He goes, Roman Abramovich would have sacked Potter 20 times by now. You know what I mean? He would generally have sacked Potter 20 times. He wouldn't
have hired him, bro. He wouldn't have hired him.
He wouldn't have hired him
for a proven top tier manager.
You know what I mean? Like,
don't get a better manager. He wouldn't have sacked Tuchel. He would have kept Tuchel there. But then again, Tuchel wouldn't have this team that bad, and Tuchel wouldn't have, and Roman wouldn't have brought in all these players.
But there you go. And this is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, they're in free fall. They could genuinely finish about 15th this season.
Wow. That is mad, you know. That is
bro, they're only 9 points off a relegation.
You know, Batista's probably right.
I'm sorry, I'm lying. They're 10 points off relegation, yeah. But if you look at some of the teams down there, like Forest have only lost 2 games more than Chelsea this season. Aston Villa have won more games than Chelsea this season. And they sacked Gerrard. It's mad. Bro, it's crazy. Look at this. Leicester have been in free fall this season, really. Yeah, they've only won 2 games less. Sorry, 1 game less than Chelsea.
Yep. Facts.
West Ham have only won 2 games less than Chelsea, and they're 16th.
You know where Graham Tuchel got 10 points this season, I think it is. How much points did Tuchel get? Let me know in the chat here. But they're saying that Tuchel has got 1/3 of the points that Graham Potter has, and he was sacked.
They got 31 points, and he must have got at least 1/3 of them.
Yeah, so he's got 1/3 of the points here, and he was sacked in September around then, like you know. And this is Tuchel, you know what I mean? And listen, I still don't think he got things right at Chelsea in terms of, you know, certain decisions. But at the same time, he won them stuff and he had that mentality. You know, he had that mentality to win. You know, 2 wins in 18 is not good enough. It's sackable. But
bro, that's relegation. Man, that's relegation form, man. That's crazy, bro. Big boy Chelsea. Yeah. 2 wins in 18. Bro, their fans are going mad. They're all arguing online. Bro, it's literally like it's literally like AFTV in the prime, yeah, but on steroids, and they've done it in 6 months. It is. It's literally like AFTV, yeah. Chelsea content right now bro, it's like literally as soon as Chelsea lose, bang, right, who we watching first? Matisse, Yunus, or like, or we're going to Lewis. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
Where we going? We're
it's
feasting.
meltdown.
We're feasting. We're feasting today. And you know what,
Mm,
though? Like I said, yeah, this isn't the norm for Chelsea fans. Let me tell you something, man. They are running scared right now. They are running worried. They are running stressed right now because this is the norm. It's almost as if like Chelsea have been like derived of their drugs. Like their drugs has been winning. Their
mm,
drugs has literally been winning, and now they're bloody in rehab right now. They're all over the place. Like they can't control themselves, and that's how I kind of look at Chelsea fans. It's like now they've got a manager who hasn't won anything, but has got good tactics. Is a nice man, and it's almost as if they were told you have to do this long term project. You have to stay in rehab for 5 years, and right now they're going mental. The Chelsea fan base are mental right now.
mm.
It's crazy, man. And you know what? Like, okay, they're gonna get who they gonna get after this? Who? Like, I
Who's
don't
going to want to go there, like right now? Like, if it was Roman Abramovich, you could say, yeah, cool. Any manager would go there, yeah, because like they know that they're going to have the backing. They know they're going to compete for trophies, yeah, etc.,
Yep.
etc. Bro, Chelsea right now, he's literally turned them into Brighton, yeah. And I don't
Brighton.
necessarily just blame him, yeah. Like he is a big problem, like because bro, they don't ever look like scoring a goal.
Yep.
Yeah, and the amount
They
of
don't.
money they've spent, and you've got Aubameyang sat on the bench, came on for a bit yesterday.
Oh
Like
man.
Kai Havertz, I mean, that guy's never been prolific anyway. Yeah,
Never,
João
never.
Felix, yeah, ain't really a striker. And it's like, where are your goals coming from? Where's the creativity in midfield?
Modric.
Where's oh, bro, that guy, yeah, all the Arsenal fans that had their pants around their ankles for him, yeah, right, and they're all sitting there taking the piss. Yeah, I've got the receipts, you know. I know all of these people that are sitting there laughing, bro. We're all sitting there saying he's the greatest thing in the world. He's a top player. Bro, he's not. It's the Ukrainian hate from steps, bro. That's it. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, about Ukrainian Neymar. Nah, man, £100 million, €100 million, sorry, for him. Bro, he is trash. He's a £20 million player maximum. Yeah, and they've paid over the odds for a lot of players. They've put them on big money. Yeah, long contracts. Yeah, that's not on the manager. Yeah, the manager, you can't tell me that the manager wanted him. Yeah, or wanted Enzo, or wanted like all these other players that he's bought. Yeah, he probably would have wanted to go and get a McAllister or a Caicedo or someone like that from nick a couple of players from his own club, like from his old club. Instead, this Todd Bowley's going, nah, man. Yeah, we're just gonna spend whatever. And he was sat there in the crowd, yeah, like with his Chelsea scarf on, the owner, constantly on his phone, texting all the way through the game. Every time it panned in him, he's on his phone. Yeah, I was like, Potter's getting potted soon, man. But then who'd you get? Who would genuinely right now say, yeah, I love that job? Because I don't think their fans would be too happy with Pochettino.
But you know what though, and big up to Nick Hayes. Imagine being the staffer who that has to explain how relegation works for Bowley. I bet he doesn't know, man. He doesn't know what the offside rule is. You never know, man. Like it's bro, this guy, like, I don't know what he's done over there, man. April is Chelsea's funeral, OT, Emirates, and the Etihad, bro. They're finished. They actually are finished. Like
well, that's 0 points.
That's 0 points exactly. You know what though? You know what's mad though? If a new manager comes in now and doesn't like the players that he's got, what happens then? Like, imagine he doesn't like the likes of Badiashile. He doesn't like, I don't know, Mudryk. You know, if he doesn't like these players, I think they're not for me. Madueke, they're not for me. Like, how do they A, move them on, and B, is it just a case of I have to fix them? I have to make sure it works. Like, that's why I'm saying it's not as easy as getting a new manager and just it all fixing. Like, Todd Bowley has come in, made it a Harlem Globetrotters or whatever they're called, and now it must work. It has to work for any manager that comes in, or else, bro, you're finished.
The thing is, half of the players that are there ain't really Potter players, like system-wise.
There you go.
But somebody said in the chat, who cares if he didn't want the players? 2 wins in 16, or is it inexcusable? It's true. Has he made any Chelsea player better since he's been there? Probably not. They're not. He don't know his best 11. Yeah, 1 week.
He's also to blame, by the way. You're right. He's also to blame as well.
Yeah. You can't not blame him, bro. Two wins in that many games is a joke. Like when a manager comes in, you've seen it at Man United. We've seen it with Arteta. Yeah, the one thing I'll say about Arteta, is when he came in and owned it, man. I'm Arsenal manager, and I deserve to be the Arsenal manager. Yeah, that's how he owned it. Even though he'd never managed a club before, bro. He walked in. Yeah, suited and booted. And he was like, boom, we're having it. Oh, yeah, I'm getting rid of you, Ozil, getting rid of you, Aubameyang. Yeah, I'm getting rid of Mustafi, Kolasinac, all of this German core and that. Yeah, and he's owned it. Yeah, and that club has listened to him. Now, Arsenal have listened to him, and he gets pretty much what he wants. Yeah, maybe not every player in the transfer window, but any decision he's wanted, he's had pretty much.
Yep.
Like getting rid of players constantly. Yeah, whereas Potter walked in there, and it was almost like he was insecure of being there in the first place. He was getting a fresh fade. He was wearing the suit. Yeah, now, bro, he's back to the tracksuit. Yeah, like the scruffy beard.
Yeah,
yeah, and it's like even he looks like he's like not happening like for him. He don't feel like he deserves to be Chelsea manager. And I think he's bitten off more than he can chew. I like Potter. Yeah, I think he's a decent coach. Yeah, but bro, you can't sit there and say he don't deserve to be sacked. Yeah, like he's not made a single player better. 1 week Mason Mount's up front, the next week he's on the bench. So why are you playing him up front anyway? Yeah, then he's at CM, then he's at right wing, then he's at left wing. Yeah, then you're changing another 6 players. Yeah, this week. Then next week you'll change another 6. It's like, you know, like a lot of Chelsea fans are saying that this season's a bit of a write-off. I heard Matisse saying it. Nah, this season he's got to, get used to the players he's got, find the system, find out which players are working for him. Nah, mate. Nah. Chelsea are Chelsea. They're serial winners in the last two decades,
yeah.
Right, and bro, if you look at Liverpool were below Chelsea a couple of weeks ago, and now they're 5 points ahead with a game in hand.
5 points
Liverpool could still push on and get top 4, perhaps. I know it's a big ask, but they're 12 points behind.
Depends how Newcastle.
They're 9 points behind Tottenham with 2 games in hand. Yeah, that could have been Chelsea. They could have been 9 behind with 2 in hand. And now all of a sudden, Tottenham would be looking, thinking, right, we've got Chelsea and Liverpool behind us. They've got games in hand. Yeah, instead, Chelsea have just done nothing. And Liverpool got a couple of wins in the league back-to-back. And all of a sudden, you're saying, well, maybe they could still get top 4. That should have been Chelsea as well, bro. Yeah, none of this write the rest of the season off. It's Chelsea.
It's Chelsea, yeah. Listen,
the funniest thing, though, sorry to cut you off, bro. The funniest thing would be if they ended up in the Conference League. Yeah, I would piss myself. Can you imagine all of them players in the Conference League?
Bro, like going to like Steaua Bucharest away and that, or you know what I mean, Astana away.
UFC.
I'm telling you,
on a Thursday night at 5 to 6 in the evening.
You know what, man? And now I'm just waiting for Dortmund to knock them out, man. That would be lovely. Like Dortmund to kind of knock them out, get them out of the competition. The only competition
that's season over. That's it done.
Yeah, the season's over in bloody start of March. Season is over. And they're not going to get top 4. Listen, even though they must get top 4, they won't get top 4. And it's like they're gonna have. It's probably gonna get toxic, And they might, like you said, how there might be fights in the stands and whatnot. It could happen. Like this could get very, very ugly.
Fans are fighting online already, man. Like it's all kicking off online, man. Yeah, and like let me have a look at their fixtures. Let me see who they're playing next. Because like the guy said, in April, they got Dortmund. They got Dortmund tomorrow.
Yeah. No.
No, I'm lying. Sorry, I'm lying. Yeah, they got all my days. They got Leeds United this weekend.
Wow. Oh wait.
No, it's at the Bridge.
Oh.
Yeah. Then they've got Leicester away. Then they got Everton at home. And then they got Villa at home. Then they've got Liverpool, Wolves away, Brighton at home, Man United away. Yeah, Brentford at home, Arsenal away, bro. They're fucked. I can't lie. Last game of the season, the last 2 games of the season for them, they've got City away and Newcastle at home, bro. No real talk here. I'm not even taking the piss. They could get relegated.
Yeah, they're finished.
If they carry on with the form that they've been showing since he's been there, where do you see a win in that? Aston Villa will beat them. Leeds will probably get sank. And beat them. Yeah, we'll beat them. You'll beat them. City will beat them. Newcastle beat them. Yeah, where are they getting a win
now? Yeah.
Bro, real talk, the only thing that's going to save them this season from relegation is the fact there's probably 3 or 4 teams in the league worse.
Basically. Southampton, people Bournemouth, like, Bournemouth are stuck in there, and Forest might get caught in, and Everton. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. But then again, I could see a win for Everton somehow. Like they might win against, I don't know, how last of the week they won against Leeds at home. Like they might get the odd kind of win here and there. But they can get that, and this is what I'm saying. Like I've always looked at this fixtures here and be like, Chelsea can win there, they can win Southampton surely. Fulham at home, Yeah, they'll get something, but they don't. And this is 3-point lane. Yeah, man. Let's see what they can get over here,
I
bro.
thought they'd beat Tottenham. I just thought it's the history of the Tottenham. They'll go
History of
there
Tottenham.
and somehow
Exactly.
they'll get a win, bro. Nah, man, this Chelsea team's different, bro. They ain't getting a win anywhere.
I went for a 0-0 yesterday, and boy was I wrong. Boy was I wrong, mate. They are absolutely finished, mate. And you know what, man? Let's enjoy it, man, because this is one team that we have to kind of have a banner club in it. This is boring with Tottenham. I can't lie to you because
Yeah,
I
they've been
told you
banter our
myself,
whole lives, bro.
yeah, it's boring. You know what I mean? Arsenal, you know, I mean, sometimes it happens, but I feel like now with the way that things are going on, it's difficult to kind of get. You might get
Yeah,
the odd
we're out of the
occasion where,
banter era, definitely. We are.
yeah,
We are, man.
yeah. I mean,
Same
but
with you
now,
lot. This is the
yeah,
banter club
exactly.
now. And the
This
funny
is the
thing
banner
is,
club.
people are sitting there saying it couldn't happen to a better club. Yeah, because they've been so mouthy over the years. And listen, rightly so. If Arsenal had done what Chelsea had done in the last 20 years, I would be as well. Yeah,
Facts.
but the thing is, bro, there's a lot of their fans that have grown up with only success. They're not
Yep.
used to seeing anything other than win, win, win,
Facts.
win. Yeah, and they're the ones that are in meltdown right now because it's almost like, whoa, this is Arsenal. This is
Yep.
banter. This is
Yep.
Man United. This is banter, bro. They're doomed, man. I don't see where they go from here because, like you said, if they get rid of this manager and bring someone else in, he might not want half the players. Yeah.
This is
And
what I'm
then what do they
saying,
do? They're all on 8-year contracts, mate.
bro. 8-year contract, man. You know what I mean? Suge Knight, man. Suge Knight, man. I'm telling you. Big up Masoud Saeed. Rashford has been given the goal officially. Okay, I thought that as well, but like I said, the Carabao Cup and whatever them man, they were like, oh, it was going away from goal. But listen, people, there's over 800 apiece in the chat. We should be on at least 400 likes. If we're not, then shame on you guys because we're giving you a top show. So please smash the like button on the bottom of the video. Arsenal, man. You know what, man? I can't lie. That was probably the most convincing 1-0 ever. Like, you know, when you want to know like a 1-0 and you said to yourself, right, you kind of think, oh, close scoreline. No, this was the most one-sided game I've ever watched. Like, genuinely, I've ever watched. Like,
Bro,
it's
our
boring,
goalkeeper
boring
literally
game.
dived. They had one shot all game. Yeah, the goalkeeper literally just dived just because he was bored.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah,
it was going wide. He just thought, oh, there, I'll just dive. Woo.
yeah.
Bro, it weren't a great game to watch. I can't lie. But listen, I'll take 14 more 1-0s if we win the league.
Facts.
Yeah, I'll take 14 more games like that. That was a boring game. One bit of quality in the game. Trossard nutmegs the right back, and then Martinelli finished like Henri, bruv. What a finish!
Yep.
Yeah,
What a
and
finish here.
yeah, man, it was convincing.
Mm.
Yeah, but we did it without Party as well.
Mm.
The manager finally dropped Eddie Nketiah. And
Yeah.
yeah, man, your defense is in trouble. Eddie's on the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it was comfy, man. And listen, going back down on the team bus and that, Arteta must have been sitting there thinking, flipping hell, that was easy.
Mate.
Because I expected a lot more from Leicester. Now, I know Maddison was missing, but bro, any fans that were at the game and paid to watch that for Leicester,
Oh, man.
yeah, they must have been fuming.
You know what?
Because that was shambolic from them, man. Honestly, yeah.
But that just shows you, like, you know, sometimes, you know, managers, they get caught in between you getting slapped and, you know, going and showing a bit of fight. You're at home, like, you know, like, go and show, like, what you did in the first half against us, do that, replicate that. Why didn't you do that? You know what I mean? But at the same time, I just thought for me, that kind of game there, Leicester open up. Yes, Arsenal are dangerous, but you've got to show what you're about as well. The fans, you owe it to the fans to kind of be at home, to be the one with the initiative. You know, go and press them. Go and, you know, make it difficult. But I just think they were so like too soft. Yeah, it was laughable. And like I said, man, Arsenal did what they had to do. I thought Jorginho had a good game.
Yeah, he played all right, man.
Yeah, he played as well. He played decent as well.
Gabriel was sick though. I can't lie.
Gabriel,
he's been our best player defensively this season. And people get onto me because I said he's got the bozo gene. Yeah. Right, these people can't understand. Yeah, he has got the bozo gene, but that don't mean he can't defend. Like, and he has defended.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, look at. I heard Toby say it on the Big Six because he said the same. Yeah, and he said, yeah, but Sergio Ramos has the bozo gene. So did Brazilian Pepe. That don't mean you can't defend. You can still be an idiot at times. Yeah, which he has been. And listen, at the start of the season, that guy was a liability for us at times. Yeah, like lucky not to give away a few penalties in the first games. Like handballs and stuff like that. Yeah, but bro, he's been quality this season. I can't lie. He's been quality. And it's Saliba that's looking a little bit off at the moment. And the thing is, they've both not had a bad game together, really. Like, and if they have, it's only been one here and there. Like one of them's been up here and the other one's been down here, or vice versa. But most of the time they're like that.
Yeah.
They've not both been down here at the same time, really. Yeah, and yeah, it weren't great. It weren't a good watch, but listen,
That's what you got to do, though, isn't it? You just got to win
the
your
back
games.
end of the season now. This is where you earn the trophy, man. And if you want to win the
Absolutely.
league, I don't
Yeah.
give a shit, man. Drop style, drop performances. Like, I don't care, mate. 14-1-0s, I'll take it all day long. I grew up
Mate.
in George Graham, bro. 1-0 to the Arsenal.
1-0 to the Arsenal.
I'll take 1-0s. I'll take them all day, bro. That's another
100%.
game talked off the board, and another game closer to the title, man. We got Everton on Wednesday. That's our game in hand.
Big
Like,
game.
that is massive, bro. If we have to win, especially after he beat us last time a couple of weeks ago, and he's got a good record against Arteta, man. Like,
yeah, because they've been Burnley won 1-0 as well. They won it. Was it a couple? I think 1-0.
Yeah, they beat us 1-0 at the Emirates. Yeah, that was when we were 15th for 5 games in a row, bro.
Yeah. Man,
Thomas Tuchel was sat at home, and then Chelsea went and got him and won everything.
Oh my God, I missed them
yeah,
days.
It's mad.
You know what? But then again, like I said, you know what? I think it's one of them situations where you don't necessarily, want to think about the performance. You just kind of want to know that you won that game. And obviously, with Man City winning as well, you had to win that. And it was a case of, you must win that. You know what I'm saying? So, I think for me, top performance. And, when you look at Man City breathing down your necks as well, they're not messing around as well. They're there, man. They're there and they're in around there, man. So, what I mean? And they won this weekend. So it was a big win.
We have to beat Everton, man, to go 5 points clear again. And our fixtures are pretty calm, man. I can't lie. Like, we've got a lot of fixtures coming up in March. Yeah, and I think if we get through the Europa League, I think we'll have 9 games in April. Yeah, which is a joke. But yeah, our games, we've got Everton Wednesday. Yeah, then 3 days later we got Bournemouth, the Emirates. Then 5 days later we got Sporting away. 3 days later we got Fulham away. Yeah, that'll be a tricky game. And then 4 days after that, we've got Sporting at home. 3 days after that, we've got Crystal Palace, bro. We've got 6 games in 18 days. It's a game every 3 days. Then there's international break. Yeah, and then April, if we get through, we'll have Europa League. I'm not sure whether any of these games in April will get moved. Yeah, but because of the Europa League. But 1st of April, we've got Leeds. 9th of April, Liverpool. 16th, West Ham away. Liverpool's away as well. We never get anything there. 21st, we've got Southampton. 26th, City away. 29th, Chelsea at home. Bro, if we're still top of the table or very, very close to top of the table going into May, I'm ordering up the Cristal champagne. Yeah, I'm going to put it on ice. Yeah, and I'm going to hope and pray that the footballing gods up there, let us win the title this season. I don't care, man. Like, people can sit. I've seen people say you shouldn't celebrate if Arsenal win. You weren't backing the manager. Shut up. The aim is not finishing 8th. It ain't about finishing 8th twice and 5th. Yeah, this season he deserves every bit of credit he's getting. Yeah, because that squad is not great, man. Yeah, and Edu failed us in 2 transfer windows this season. So if he wins the title, yeah, he fully deserves it. Yeah, and I'm fully celebrating it, bro. I'm going to be shameless. I don't give a shit. Yeah,
absolutely,
and
man.
People saying to me, you need to apologize. Apologize for what? Keeping my standards up to winning titles.
Exactly, and you should never do that, man. You should never do that, man.
You know, Chelsea, man. If Chelsea fans right now let them standards drop, they're finished for the next 10 years.
Facts.
Yeah, they have to get on it now. They have to nip it in the bud now, mate, and riot if they have to. Yeah, they have to riot.
By the way, I don't know what's happened to the I went from 800 to now there's only 500. I don't know if it's YouTube at the minute are doing anything, man. But I don't know why the numbers have gone.
Yeah,
so
there's no way you get 300 drop off like that. No chance.
Yeah, I don't know what's gone on for YouTube, man. So apologies if you've had to come in and out. Yeah, man. Big up
somebody in the chat said the screen's black. Is this black for everybody else? I think the screen's gone black. That's what somebody's put. Is this black for anyone else? I think he means the screen.
The screen.
And big up to this guy. Why is this mug on your channel? Because I can be, bro. Yeah. Why don't you show your face and come on as well?
Yeah. I don't know why I can't go onto my YouTube channel in a minute, but yeah, let's see if it
must be an issue with it, man.
Yeah, YouTube are just weird at the minute, man. So apologies if you've missed anything on the show. But yeah, let's look at the game. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, there we are. We're back. But yeah, let's look at the fixtures. Everton, Villa again doing well. I don't know what's going on, but you know what, man? Fair play to Villa. You know what? Unai Emery's done a good job so far. at Villa. You know what I mean? When you look at the grand scheme of things, he's doing a good job over there, man. You know what I
He's not
mean?
a bad manager, though, man. He's not a bad manager. I wouldn't be surprised if Villa finish in the top 7. Top 7, get a little Conference League or something, man. Yeah, because they're not bad. They're not bad. Like, they're not a great football team. They ain't got great players and all of that, but he'll pick up more wins than losses. That's for sure.
Yep,
Like, he's not
100%.
a bad manager, bro.
100%. And you know what it is, man? I think he's come in, he's set his kind of way in here. He's set what he wants and his standards and what he kind of, wants from this team. And now the players look like they're playing for him. Against Arsenal, I thought, they were unlucky in certain periods. Their defense let them down. But if you look at his actual team and what they stand for now, it's pretty much a Unai Emery team. The way they play, they're so hungry, aggressive. And you know what, man? Fair play to him, man. Unai Emery's come in there. Bit of a setback for Everton, especially at home. They need to be winning these games. If they want to stay up, man, you got to be winning your home games, man. You got to be.
And the thing is, Villa's next 3 games, I just looked, yeah, they've got Palace, West Ham, and Bournemouth next 3. Yeah, they could win all 3 of them. Yeah, they're doing all right, man. Yeah,
they might get a little bit of a Europa League charge. You never know, man. If they could get the mid-table and your conference,
then they got Chelsea after that, so that's 3 points.
That's 3 points, exactly. You know what I mean? So 3 points for everyone. If you want 3 points against Chelsea, man, you know what I mean? Let them know where you are,
struggling and you need 3 points, man. Just rock up at the bridge.
Yeah.
Just rock up. Even at home, you don't even need to leave your house. Yeah, let them come to you and batter them. Like, it's comfortable. They can't score, bro. They've scored 4 or 5 goals since November. It's mad. It's mad, bro. It is mad. Man. 5 goals since November.
It's mad. You know what? It just shows you, man, that this team is not scoring goals, man. So, man. Listen, man. Big up to Aston Villa. Leeds, big win there for them, man, against Southampton. That was a 6-pointer game, man. And you know what? They had to win that game. Gavi Garcia's come in now. And he's first win, but Southampton are down and out, man. But it's mad, isn't it? You go to Stamford Bridge, you win that game, and you can't go here and win. Like,
new manager bounce, bro. Yeah, the only team that hasn't had a new manager bounce this season is Chelsea.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's the only team that's not had a new manager bounce. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad, especially with the amount of money they've spent, mate. It's insane. Like, I see a stat yesterday that Pep Guardiola has spent. Net spend 477 million or something in the last 5 years or 6 years at Man City. Potter's is like 400 and something. It's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy.
100%. You know what, man? And like I said, with Southampton, I think I have said this, but when they do get relegated, I still think they're equipped well because they've got a young team. They've got Lavia. They've got decent players in there. I do think they'll come back up. And they need to come back up with a proper manager, though, man. Like, they can't be messing around with these guys called Neil Jones from Luton. Oh, you know what? Let's just give him a job because he's done one in the Championship. No, go and get a manager like Unai Emery. Look at these top European managers now that's coming in. Lopetegui. Like, go and get a top manager now. And the Premier League is becoming that. If you're going getting that guy Jones and them, man, then you'll go and get Jones performances and you'll get relegated. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that, man. So get a top class manager. You can't get it. You're spending the money. So why can't you spend the money on a manager? That's why I always understand with these clubs, they spend all this money. It's like Bournemouth. Why are you getting that guy for? Why are you getting what's his name there? He used to be a good player back in the day, but why are you getting him though?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Why? Like, go and get a proper manager.
But this is the thing you just said about Lopetegui. Yeah, Lopetegui was Real Madrid manager, right, and I think he lasted about 4 games and they sacked him. And that is the difference between an elite level mindset football club and Chelsea at the minute. Chelsea are just letting it go on and on and on and on and on. Like, he had 10 games. Sorry, I'm looking at it now. 10 games, I think. Bro, it's mad, and they potted him. His win percentage at Real Madrid was 47%. 10 games, he won 4. In the league. And I'm lying. In total, he had about 14 games in charge. He was in charge, and he won 6. As Real Madrid manager. After 14 games, Florentino Perez went, bang, see you later, you're sacked, mate.
Sacked, And
that is the difference, which is why Madrid had 3 managers that season. Because I think the manager after or before that had done shit, and they sacked him after a month. Yeah, and that is the thing. Like, if you want to carry on being an elite club, you have to act quick, mate. Yeah,
Act quick.
and
Yeah,
Chelsea are not doing that. Yeah, and it's
nope.
the same with some of these other clubs. Yeah, like they're obviously not going to be elite clubs like Bournemouths and Southamptons, but to go and give jobs out to these people for like that you've never heard of, and you think, well, wow, you got the job, mate. Yeah,
Yep.
they're not serious, bro. They just want the balloon payments for getting relegated.
Yep. hundred
That's
percent.
it. They're not interested in winning nothing. They're not interested in doing. They just if they stay in the Premier League, they've hit the jackpot. If they get relegated, they've hit the jackpot.
David Jackbox, yeah, exactly. It's mad. It's mad.
Mm.
West Ham 4-0. That was probably the highlight of the weekend, you know, when you deep it. Like on
I didn't
Saturday,
see
it's
that.
boring fixtures, man. It was literally
Mm.
boring fixtures. And you know what? This West Ham and David Moyes, the journey continues, man. Like I've seen them, like the manager. I've been watching a lot of West Ham content and that. They've been wanting him out. They've wanted him gone, but he survived and he keeps surviving for some reason. But 4-0 against Forest, who are poor away from home, poor away from home. Declan Rice with a screamer.
Yeah, man,
Listen,
mad goal. Bro,
mad goal.
I don't think anyone put that down like on their predictions at the weekend. Yeah,
Nope.
I would have. I don't gamble on all of that. Yeah, but if I was to
Yeah.
predict that game, I would never in a million years have said 4-0. I would have said, if
4-0.
anything, 1-1.
1-0.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe Forest can get a result, but bro, 4-0. Maybe that'll kickstart West Ham season now because they've been crap all season, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, Bournemouth won their game as well. Sorry, lost their game 4-1 convincingly. Man City, that was a kind of game where they were just so ruthless and they just like
That
dismantled.
front three was jokes, bro. Alvarez, Haaland,
Yeah,
and
man.
Foden, they were
Different
just a
level, man.
joke.
They're different level, man. So fair play to Man City. They did their thing, you know what I mean, and whatnot. Expected win. And then Liverpool, this is another stink fest, man. Oh,
that
my
was
God.
disgusting, wasn't it?
Oh,
Disgusting
my
performance.
God,
I was
man.
looking forward to that game because I just finished work, done all my fan cams, done the player
Yeah.
ratings. I thought, right, perfect. It kicks off in 10 minutes. Yeah, and I sat there, nice cup of tea and biscuits and all of that. And I was just like, okay, well, this is crap. Yeah, I contemplated turning it off after 60 minutes, but I thought, nah, come on, Palace, man, do something.
Palace, nah, no, something, man. They're just again another team that you know what I mean. I think for me, they need a couple more strikers, man. They rely too heavily on Zaha, man. Too heavily on Zaha. Like
100, yeah.
and Liverpool are just dog shit at the minute. Absolute dog shit at the minute. And you know what? They could get top four, but they missed a bit of Nunez's nuisance up front. They just lacked any potency up front. And again, you know what I mean? Liverpool just look, you know, defensively as well. They look shaky. But yeah, man, drab game. And then Fulham Wolves 1-1. Probably the fair result as well. But Fulham still having a decent season, man. And Lopetegui still doing stronger at Wolves,
did
man.
it right in that game, man. Fulham didn't have Mitrovic either. So good result for Wolves, man. I big up this guy in the chat who says Lee thinks Odegaard's shit. Bro, go and watch my stream from last night, the Casemiro stream I did, yes. Fast forward to about half an hour into that video, yeah, and then go and watch the last half an hour of it, mate, because me in that chat room, named about 500 absolute Don Perignon footballers, mate. Yeah, that guy is not even fit to lace half of their boots, mate. I've seen the greatest of the greats, Italian league in the 90s. Yeah, and anyone that watched that stream last night will know what I'm talking about. We literally reeled off about 500 bad boy footballers yesterday.
Facts.
Yeah, that guy ain't anywhere near, and I'm supposed to rate him. I actually said that on the stream. I said, people want me to rate Martin Odegaard. Why? I could name 50 number 10s that I've seen that are light years better than him. And that's just off the top of my tongue. Like, top of my head, boom, 50 number 10s. But I said this loads of times, and people don't get it because they've grown up in this era, so I understand it. But modern football, this modern football we're witnessing now is crap compared to what we grew up on. Yeah, it's not football anymore. It's just like nobody can cross a ball in this league. Like, honestly, the amount I see yesterday, Anthony, prime example. He cuts inside and you think, right, now deliver a nice ball. Bang, hits the first man every time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just him. Saka does it every now and again. Yeah, but 90% of the footballers in this Premier League can't cross the ball consistently well. Yeah, bro, go back to them Italian 90s days, man. So, oh my days. That Italian league had all the best players, yeah, and it was the best football to watch. That will never be ever caught up or overtaken ever, man.
Italian 90, man. Channel 5, Golazzo,
Channel
man.
4, yeah, Channel 4.
Channel 4, that was it, yeah. Golazzo, man. But yeah, listen, people, man, it's been a big one, man. Sorry about the glitch in YouTube for those that you were out for about a couple of minutes. But big up to everybody here. Please smash the like button on the video, people. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you head over to League One. I think you're live in any minute now, aren't you? So
yeah, I'm gonna go live, man, and then I'm back again at 5 p.m. with Kenny and Jez for the podcast. Then I'm on with Dan Potts at 6 and then Henry Wright at 7. So
Well, busy day, man.
All of my adoring fan base, you can come and follow me. Whether you love me or hate me, you'll be there. Appreciate it. And yeah, man, it's all
absolutely, man. Guys, make sure you like the video on your way out. And the vlog, I have to re-edit again because I did it yesterday. So that'll be out at 4 p.m. And then obviously 5:30, we're back with the podcast as well, man. So make sure you tune in for that one, people. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. We're out, P.